A Ride in Space. Sally Ride always loved science and sports. In high school, she thought about becoming a tennis player. Her love of science won out, however. That means she chose science over sports or tennis. Ride went to college and studied physics, a branch of science. In 1978, Ride saw an ad in a newspaper for an exciting job, astronaut. The position was at NASA, the United States government agency that runs the country's space program. 8,000 college students applied. Only 25 were accepted. Sally Ride was one of them. While training at NASA, Ride helped develop a robotic arm to use in space. She went on her first space shuttle trip on June 18, 1983. She was the first American woman to travel in space. Flying on a rocket was dangerous and difficult. It took courage to fly into space. But when Sally Ride returned to Earth from her 6-day shuttle trip, she said, "It was the most fun I'll ever have in my life." Ride left NASA in 1987 to teach science. She later started her own company, Sally Ride Science. She wanted to excite girls and boys about working as scientists. Sally Ride's courage and dedication to science inspired people around the world. Let's take a look at your questions. Number 1. What job did Sally Ride see an ad in the newspaper for? A, teacher, B, scientist, or C, astronaut? 2. The article describes a sequence of events in the life of Sally Ride. Which event happens last? So when we're talking about sequence of events, we're talking about what did she do first? What did she do second? What did she do third? What did she do last? A, Sally Ride helps develop a robotic arm to use in space. Was that the last thing that happened? B, Sally Ride becomes the first American woman to travel in space. Or C, Sally Ride starts her own company. So you think about which one of those things happened in the later parts of her life. 3, Sally Ride always loved science. What evidence from the article supports this statement? You're trying to prove that she loved science using one of these statements from the article. Which one proves that she loved science? Is it A, when Sally Ride returned to Earth from her 6-day shuttle trip, she said, "It was the most fun I'll ever have in my life"? You think about that. Does that prove that she always loved science? B, Sally Ride studied physics in college and became a science teacher in 1987. Now, does that prove that she always loved science? Or C, in high school, Sally Ride thought about becoming a tennis player. Does that prove that she always loved science? Number 4, Sally Ride loved science and sports. Based on the information in the article, what else did she probably enjoy? Reading, writing, or teaching? Go back into the article and really think about, what did they talk to you about? What did she do with her life? And 5, what is the main idea of this article? Sally Ride started her own company to excite boys and girls about working as scientists. Remember, when we're talking about main idea, we're talking about what is the big idea? What is this article mostly about? Or was it B, Sally Ride went on her first space shuttle trip on June 18, 1983? Or was it C, Sally Ride's love of science led her to accomplish many things? What is the big idea of the article? And then finally, your last idea here is your written response. Explain why Sally Ride might have inspired people around the world. Support your answer with a couple of details from the article or maybe some of the notes you took from the videos. Give me a response that has a basic topic sentence, nothing too fancy. You can even use words from the question to help you get started with that topic sentence. Give me some details that proves your topic sentence, and give me a closing sentence. Do your best. I hope you enjoyed learning about her.